So these candy apple bows are highly requested. So I'm bringing you today, as requested in slow motion, another video on how to make candy apple bows. But first, let me introduce myself. I am the DIY Queen Diva. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and bell button to keep updated with me and all of my videos on the weekends. You need your ribbon, your scissors, and your lighter. I am going to pull out, because I am going to make these with a tail, because I'm usually making them with no tail. So I am going to pull out about, I guess this is about 18 inches. So do about 18 to 20 inches. If you're just starting out, you can probably do about 20 so you can have enough ribbon to practice. Miss Gonzalez requested me to do this in not only slow motion, but to try to get all angles. So I'm gonna try to, get all angles with my little short, fat hands. You're going to hold your ribbon with your thumb. And that's the only thing you're gonna be doing with your thumb. Okay, so you're gonna wrap the ribbon around the two. See, I'm just wrapping the ribbon around the two fingers, my index and my middle finger. Okay? So, these two fingers. So, you're going to pull this ribbon up in between your middle finger and your index finger. So you just wrap it pretty much. You just pull it in between. You just pull it in between the two. Okay, so now I'm going to take it really slow. So after you pull that ribbon in between the two, you're going to go up around your index finger. I'm going to give you time enough to get this part together. So you should be caught up by now. I'm going to sit here and wait for you to get your ribbon together. I'm trying to go as slow as I can so you all can get how to make these fancy bows. Okay, I am waiting on you all pretty much. And you're just going to take your tail and go around your index finger. Now watch how slowly I go around my index finger. Once I go around my index finger, I will go back in between the two fingers and then bring it back around and tuck inside the V. Now watch closely. When I say tuck this ribbon, this tail inside the V, I'm talking about your index and your middle finger. In between your index and your middle finger, there's a section that forms as a V. So tuck that ribbon or the tail at the bottom of the V that forms in between your index and your middle finger. Now pull that ribbon out, or that tail out, and let that flap over to make your bow. See, you're just pulling that tail or the ribbon out. You're just pulling it out on the other side, and then you're gonna let it flap over to form your bow. Now you take that extra ribbon and let it flap over to form your bow. Now you're almost done, but you're not quite done. You're over halfway there. Now, on the other side, what you're going to do with this extra ribbon is bring it to the other side and tuck it underneath that flap. But in order to get there, you must bring this down, turn your hand around, and just tuck the tail or the extra ribbon underneath the flap, and then you're going to pull the ribbon up, and then you're going to pull the ribbon down, and there's your bow. This is the flap that I'm talking about, that you're going to tuck that extra ribbon up under. Go ahead and tuck that ribbon underneath the flap and pull up and then pull down. Now, here's your bow. Go ahead and take it off your fingers and cut your tails. And I hope this video really helps you. Now, cut your tails as even as you can. And after you cut your tails, just burn the ends so your ribbon doesn't unravel, and you're pretty much done. So in my opinion, I think everyone is getting confused right here on this step. When you're turning your hand around to tuck that ribbon under the flap, watch how I tuck up under the flap. I believe this is where some of you are getting confused and messed up at on this step right here. So take your time. That little flap, you're just going to tuck your ribbon underneath. You're going to pull that ribbon up to lock it and down to secure it. I really hope this helps. I really hope this helps you all. So we're done here, and I really hope this slow motion video helped you all. Have a fabulous weekend, and don't forget to tell your family and friends about my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Bye-bye. I'll see you next weekend.